All right, good morning. This is Real Life Live, and we're back for Saturday, okay, before the games and all that, football games. Well, we're going to talk baseball a little bit this morning, then we'll be back. Okay, as you see, you see the cap there. We're going to talk about the Cardinals. Here we go. You know, uh, we're talking about the pitching here, St. Louis, and I saw this article, that they were talking about the pitching coach. He might have a problem with the pitching staff because they're old, older staff. He's young, you could say 37, 30, whatever. Young pitching coach. Okay, well, hell, you got a young manager. So you're saying what? The pitching staff, the starters, I think it's Mats is the youngest. So you're saying he won't be able to communicate with the boy. That sounds like last year, when it was Wilson. Oh, he can't communicate. He can't catch. This now this guy he can't. He won't be able to communicate with the pitchers. Okay, sounds like it's already being set up here. I mean, it's he says. I mean, it's fair. Hey, we can. You know, say that hey, he's young and he might not be able. But I'm countering with this. You got a young manager. So, and he's supposed to be responsible for the team, not the pitching coach. So I'm not really feeling that, So and as we were talking about, I was talking about in an earlier show that they haven't got that. They've improved what they had last year, but they didn't have nothing last year. They were one of the worst staffs in baseball. So, you know, uh, and here we go with the. It seems to be they're pointing some fingers already. He might clash with the veteran rotation, and then they mentioned Lance Lynn. He might be old and set in his way. Hell, his ways last year was like damn near 6 runs games, and damn near 50 home runs served up. He was a home run machine, serving machine. Okay, serving home runs like serving up popcorn at the game. Okay, so it's not going to be his fault, but they might, you know, if things don't go well to start the season. Excuse me. Well, they might say, hey, well, here's the communication problem we had talked about. Oh, all right. Well, like I said, you still got that manager who doesn't seem to communicate that well. And let's talk. And speaking of that, when you think about a holiday coming here, and then thinking about take, taking a job, and then 2 days later saying, changed my mind. Then Melina, basically the same thing, So I don't know. We got some issues that nobody wants to talk about, or they're there and we ain't seeing them or whatever. But here, on this station, I kind of look at other things, So that's what I was, excuse me, thinking about with this article that I was looking at, and I'm thinking that hey, it's not going to be the pitching coach. It's going to be the fact that you didn't get no good pitchers. You got great, but them other two. Gibson and Lynn. No. About 7 years ago, yeah. But then, hey, Lance Lynn, man, are you kidding me? Talking about, hey, we got to worry about him, because the coach might not be able to get along with him. You know, hell, he might not be able to get along with himself. Because last time I checked, with Lance Lynn, in the playoffs, he was getting rocked. Okay, and he was fat. Okay, he had a little pouch on him. Okay, so now you get him. He's throwing 92, 93 miles an hour. Those hittable fastballs. They going over the wall. Okay, and he clocked in at damn near a earned run average last year, 6 runs a game. So and he gave up more hits than innings pitched. Same with Gibson. So they didn't upgrade with those two at all, at all. But they did upgrade with Gray. Okay, so and that's why I wanted to look at this. I wanted to give a take on that on this article and looking at something else too. And yeah, I'm just not agreeing with that. Where you're gonna already kind of point the finger at the young pitching coach. And then they said they move on. Hell, the guy you got rid of, he's getting ready to get a World Series ring. Okay, Maddox. Okay, so wasn't him. Ain't gonna be this guy. It's gonna be the manager and then the GM as usual here. So as we look to 2024, and with the starting rotation, it's old. The average age is 35. That's old. And so hey, they set it up. To me, it's gonna fail. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have a top staff, pitching staff. I think it's gonna be in the maybe bottom four of baseball. So we'll see. And if I had to grade it, I just with a C, and that's about it. Okay, so I'm just commenting, on the writers and the people that are covering the Cardinals, on a daily kind of basis, in the off season, in the things that are being said, and I agree with one or two of them, and I disagree with a lot of them. So, but I have a station here now, and so this is another outlet for opinions, and that's what we have here. And I'm gonna call it, balls, strikes. That's the way it is here. So as we move on, I guess we're going to see what the Cardinals are going to do with the rest of the winter meetings. If they're going to get somebody or they're going to trade somebody or whatever. I think they're kind of content with Gray, but they might try to entice somebody. I'm thinking about the guy from Detroit, used to be with Boston, Rodriguez, I think his name is. Yeah, okay. Look at him. if they want to. Because you need some more pitching. So, Cardinals, like I said, keep working and, and, you know, keep, keep, keep working at it. So, that's what we wanted to talk about today about the pitching and the class that might be coming. We'll see, about that. But we'll be back because we want to talk about a little football, and what we want to talk about when we come back is we're gonna talk about probably the biggest game in NFL history. It'll always be that, and we're gonna talk about the quarterback that was the author of the biggest game in NFL history. And we'll talk about that when we come back.